Bonjour my friends, I'm Frankie and welcome to Club Foodie Tips and Tricks. Thanksgiving and the holidays are around the corner, and many of you will end up making fudge, brownies, lemon bars, blondies, and so on. All of them can stick to the pan. So to prevent them from doing so, here's a great tip to know. Lining a square pan with parchment paper. So let's get cooking. Here's how easy it is to do. We'll go ahead and place the parchment paper over the pan to quickly figure out how big of a piece we need. Mine is 8 by 8 by 2 inch deep. As a quick reference, the distance between each grid is 2 inches. So after cutting the size we need, we'll place the pan on top of the parchment paper. As we want the paper to be slightly past the top of the pan so we can easily lift it, we'll place the side of the pan standing up and then fold it. I always use the uncut side as a starter. We can always double check if it's accurate. See? Here it is, sideways. Alright, so this side is done. Then we'll fold about the same width on the adjacent side, just like this. Before placing the pan on a corner, pushing out a couple millimeters over the edge so the paper fits inside. Otherwise, it won't sit properly. Now, we'll turn the pan and paper and figure out where the paper needs to be folded next, which is right about here. This is our third fold, and to see if it still fits inside, we'll put the pan back on the paper. Looks about right. From our last fold, we'll have to trim the paper down by doing the same as we did earlier, by putting the pan on its side so we have a rough idea where to cut. I've never been good at crafts, but this is pretty easy. After cutting all the way across, we now have 3 sides done, and we'll place the pan on the paper once again for the last time. Like previously, we'll mark it down, fold it, and double check to see if it's still the right size by placing the pan on top. It looks pretty good. Alright, so finally, we'll cut the last side all the way across to a bit over 2 inches. We now have a square, but still have to cut the corners so it sits nicely. To achieve this, we'll have to cut the inside corners on 2 opposite sides. We'll fold each flap over, like I'm doing here, and this will create a perfect corner. Watch this. We fold the sides in and voila! A nice neat side with straight corners. Of course, we'll have to repeat the same steps on the opposite side. We'll place the parchment paper in the pan and fold the corner flaps behind the long side of the paper for all 4 corners. This will keep the batter from leaking behind the paper. And that's it. This is how we line parchment paper in a square pan. As you saw in this video, it takes just a minute to do, and you will avoid frustration and stress. I hope you enjoyed tips and tricks of the day, and for many more, including recipes, visit clubfoodie.com. Until next time, my friends, bon appétit!